I want to thank the Ohio senator for staying with us, Bernie Moreno. Senator, your reaction when you listen to her and what she said is in tension with the rest of, with the mayor's office and the rest of the leadership in Cincinnati, as you see it.
Well, first of all, that's a much better statement, much more moral clarity than the one she gave on Sunday. So I applaud her for that statement. A couple of things missing that need to be added that are critical is they need a plan to make sure they fully staff the Cincinnati Police Department. They're short anywhere between 110 to as many as 300 officers. I want to see a plan to fully staff it. I want to see a plan for more technology. We shouldn't rely on people to call in. You saw the videos. There was no Good Samaritan. There was no humanity there.
Nobody.
So we need technology to make that happen. And finally, there was a statement that somebody issued from her office that accused Holly of being some sort of Russian national that fled. Holly's an American citizen born and raised in Ohio. There needs to be an apology for that and a retraction by the New York Post and every other media outlet that spread that lie. But much better statement from the chief that I've seen up until now, which is good.
Yeah. And what about the member of the city council, Victoria Parks, who said they begged for the beatdown? I'm grateful for this whole story. What kind of person is grateful for what they saw on that street, people beating each other up and that man being kicked in the head, no matter who started it? You know, there's you can see some back and forth. There's obviously some tension going on in that street, but the kicking of his head and the beating of that man, who says, that they're grateful for that?
How about beating almost to death a middle-aged woman? And look, Victoria Parks, every day that she gets a paycheck from the city of Cincinnati is a moral failing from city council. City council should force her resignation. That's also missing from the mayor's statement. She should be gone immediately in disgrace. And then the circle of violence, the arrest and release piece, that also needs to be addressed. These judges like Judge Mallory and Prosecutor Pillage who are just abdicating their duties, that needs to be fixed as well.
Yeah, it's a shocking scene all around. And you look at the ages of these people. They're not kids. They're 39, 34 years old. These are adults who should know way better than to inflict the kind of pain and suffering, especially from what we see of those images of Holly. And thank you so much for straightening out her story. I'm sure that's extremely important to her. Senator, thank you very much. Senator Bernie Moreno.
Thank you, Martha.
Good to see you.
Thank you for covering the story.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.